was actually quite comical. I was in the airport, and the guy that runs the place is held harmless because he's not the internet website. I didn't have any beef with him at all. I was like, you're just here. So, most of my time was spent outside the airport. I didn't want to linger in it. There wasn't really anybody there except for a couple rental agents and a couple police officers. And I had this backpack, but in the backpack was a large economy size container of hand sanitizer with aloe. And I spent my time in there every so often putting it on my hands and wiping my hands and then applying it to my face. So it was pretty funny to probably watch me, but I made sure I took every precaution I could. I wasn't wearing a mask. But the whole thing was Satan trying to break my move and try to get me compromised, to get infected, I'm sure. Not that I believe that particular airport has been exposed. Or that it lingers if it did. I didn't go to bathrooms or anything like that. But I don't think their bathrooms have it. But we'll see. I told you that this was a possibility of what was coming. Just wouldn't listen. And still won't listen, I'm sure. But God has blessed me with this pickup truck. Regardless. And I'm going to keep moving until I'm moved. I might actually extend over here a few days. But it's real nice where I'm going compared to where I am. I mean, it's still an older place, and maybe I like the brightness in my room better. But I guess the brightness is my lamps I brought in, and it kind of brightens the place up. And I guess I'll have them over there. It's funny. I have like 8 lamps, and I think the total wattage, it actually provides about 70 watts of light each, and the total wattage used is 60 watts. That's amazing. They're like lantern lamps. But it has a nice, quiet, private entrance. And less hairiness, I'm sure, as far as who the people are that are around me. And I do believe a couple deep staters are moving out with me. Hang on here, I gotta get into my storage unit. Now I'm gonna bring this up again so you understand it. Now there's no doubt that they're trying to insinuate things with these investigations. So it's not as though I'm guilty of a crime. They want you to know what they're investigating so you can speak about it. And they go, oh, see, he's guilty because he spoke about it. Otherwise, you wouldn't have known. But I'll tell you what, right before I left out of here, and I think the Deep State had the guy's son move out, I met this guy and had an intention of meeting his father because he's on narcotics and has been on narcotics, and he's there drying out, and his father's taking care of him, but his father's spiritual, and I think he would make a great preacher or evangelist one day if he could get clear of it, and I wanted to speak to his father about that. But apparently his father is a preacher somewhere, has some very nice family, has a very nice vehicle worth probably at least $40,000, maybe even more. And I tried to find his father in a church because he happened to tell me his father's name. And I'll tell you right now, that person is a convicted sex offender. They're not attacking me for something that I did. They're attacking me and torturing me for something they did. They are not doing what they're doing to me to real sex offenders and real dangerous people. And maybe once in a blue moon they will, just to make you believe it. So that was the next witness, and that witness is completed. God got you. God's negotiation window is closed. Praise God in all that you do.